I would like to start out today with a special report. We hit 10,000 subscribers. Woohoo! And when I say we, I also mean you. Thank you so much for watching and commenting and just being the best audience ever. Thank you also to Dave from Dave's Recent Things for sending some of you over. I'm so happy to meet you. And now on with the show. Hey everybody, I'm Susie and this is Susie's Stuff, home of quick, easy, affordable, and always fun DIYs. Today is all about some old, some new, and some Valentine gifts I know you're going to love. Last Valentine episode of the season, so let's get started right now. Come on. I love this styrofoam heart from Dollar Tree, and I think they've been carrying them now for the past few years, but sometimes I just never know what I'm going to do with it. But today I'm using these really cool rose petals from Walmart. You get 100 petals for 98 cents. I also picked up these pearl head straight pins, and all I did was put the pin in the middle of the petal and then just stuck it in the heart. What's easier is when you get your petals ready with the pins and then you can just go faster. This took me about 15 minutes or less. Just keep on going. This was a lot of fun to create, and before you know it, it's done. And I just love the feel of it, the color, the beauty. It just came out better than I thought. So now I want to kind of create a topiary with it, and I ran outside and grabbed some free branches from Mother Nature, poked a hole in the bottom, and added them right in. I just added a little hot glue and that secured it nicely right in there. Next, I'm going to use this beautiful kind of mirrored square vase. It was a gift of beautiful flowers from a very special sweet friend. Aren't those flowers lovely? Thank you so much, Keith. And the vase is perfect for this project. I added some styrofoam in the bottom and poked a hole with my scissors, adding some hot glue, and it is done. All I need to do now is add some filler stuff, and my mom had these pebble things. What are they? I am not sure. Maybe some of those porous rocks for plants. If you know, let me know. I think they are perfect to finish up this DIY. I want to get more of them. They're really neat. And the colors all went perfectly kind of neutral and let the rose petal heart kind of stand out. And here is how it turned out. Isn't it gorgeous? I did add a little ribbon. I wasn't going to. I didn't want a bow, but just I tied a little knot of this ribbon. It is gorgeous and it is beautiful on my mantle. This next old DIY is one of my absolute favorites. I made it a couple of years ago, and these kind of velvet hearts are always left over at Dollar Tree. Not a lot of people buy them. Also, I had a big frame I purchased at the Salvation Army. It was $2, great price. The one thing with this heart is that it takes several coats of paint because it just soaks it all up. I first sprayed it with white paint, and then I used some chalk paint, 2 coats, and then let it all dry, and then I finished it up with another coat of the white spray paint, and finally that covered it up. If you see here, it's kind of pinkish now. That was one layer of the spray paint. Yeah, it didn't do anything. But I guess it created a layer for the chalk paint. This is one coat, and you can start to see as it's drying that the pink is showing through, but finally it worked. Now for the frame, I just used some truffle Waverly chalk paint, and then I went over that with a little brush with some, I think that was some plaster paint. I added some burlap in there inside of the picture frame, and then look how beautiful this heart is. You kind of want to get a heart or a frame that's bigger than the heart, so it kind of goes over it. I just love this piece, and I really keep it up until Probably the end of February. It's just so pretty, so elegant, and I love that it's real neutral. These are some of the galvanized words from Dollar Tree. Add anything you like. I just loved the love one and added it on the side. You could paint it white if you like, or even red. It would pop out. That would be nice. But I just love how it turned out. It is so, so pretty. And it just is a great little Valentine touch. Have fun making this antique heart today. Onward to a new DIY. This is really easy. These hearts are from Dollar Tree and they have a very interesting texture. I bought 3, but I only used 2. And I sprayed it with this textured paint. And now hang on, because things get a little crazy here. You'll see. But the first thing I'm going to do is, after I sprayed them, I am cutting it on the side there just a little bit. And I'm going to join them together and then add some hot glue. Now, they actually look really good, but in person, I just didn't like how there was still red showing through. And I wanted it to look a little bit more like cement. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna get out my black, my gray, and my white, and I'm just gonna dab it on there and make it look real cementy. I do like it. It's okay. What do you think? It was a little dark. I don't know. And then I just got my white paint and just went to town. And I really like the white. I think the best of all, tell me what you think. But I think the white just really stands out more. So my vote is for the white. What do you think? Another favorite of mine is an oldie but goodie. I'm starting out with these grapevine wreaths from Dollar Tree. I only actually use 2, and you're also going to need some wire cutters or tin snips. What you'll need to do is just cut as best you can there, break it apart, cut it, and you want to make sure that you keep on that twine. It's very important, warning, because it keeps all of the vine together. So make sure that when you do cut it on that end to tie it up, you may even need to add extra, but that's how you're gonna close that part up. What I'm making is just one kind of long line of the grapevine wreath, and you kind of have to break it a little bit and to straighten it out. But this is an X, if you didn't know. Yeah, that's all you really need to do on this project. It is so easy. I added some twine in the middle, some more hot glue, tied it all up, and for the O, I didn't have to do anything. There you go, X's and O's. Woo-hoo! Perfect, and it looks great with my antique heart. Here comes another new. This is a wreath from Dollar Tree, and it is in the Dollar Plus section. It was $3. It had the ones with the lemons on it, but you can use any of them that already have the greenery. This was so awesome. This is gonna be so easy, y'all. I'm gonna be done in just a minute. These little heart kind of mini clothespins, I got those at Walmart. They were, I don't know, I think 98 cents, maybe $1. But all I did was just clip them on the greenery. How easy is this? I'm almost done. Yes, keep putting them on there any which way, this way, that way. And then I'm going to add a bow. So simple. But I did have this pink kind of glittery floral pick. It drove me nuts because it was a lot of glitter. It's a mess, but I really liked it because it was that very kind of rose pink rose gold. And I just stuck that on the side. I think I needed to feather out the one on the left there a little bit more. I was just so excited to get it done because it was so quick. I love this polka dot ribbon from Dollar Tree. If you haven't seen it, You're going to see it a little bit more. I just love it. I just think it's so pretty. And I love that it is that satin. And I just made a super simple little bow, and we're going to hot glue that right at the bottom. We're done. Also, you can just keep it like this through Valentine. And then those little wooden bunnies that you see right up there, you could put those on for, just take off the hearts and put on the bunnies for Easter. How easy of a transition is that? I love that idea. It already has a built-in hanger, which is kind of funny. It cracked me up because it's got a little hole, but then they added some twine, so I don't know, that was kind of funny. But here it is, beautiful, simple, elegant, chic, and I think it's super easy to make. Just grab one of those $3 wreaths. The greenery's already there, totally worth it. Here comes my last old piece, and it's kind of funny because this wood is very old. Also needs some pieces from Dollar Tree, some twine. I have this garland that was from Christmas, but whatever you have, and the little wooden hearts. I also printed out a beautiful picture of my mom and dad on their wedding night there. Mom said it was like a huge storm going on and the photographer left early. It was kind of funny. But anyway, I'm just taking this wood and whitewashing it with some white paint using a little sponge. I just sanded that down, just made it really rustic. You've probably seen this maybe before, you just wrap some twine at the bottom. You can use this for any season. I went around, a couple hundred times. No, about, 15, 20, something like that. And then hot glued it in the back. And it's so great to just change out pictures when you want to. So it is like a very rustic little picture hanger. For the picture, I made sure and printed it out on cardstock. And then I also added some of this leftover Christmas berry garland. But they usually have garland most all the time. Use it, don't use it, whatever you want to add. I did add a little heart since it's Valentine's. And then I just cut out the picture of my mom and dad there and pushed that right down into the twine. I love how you can change out these pictures, but it is a super pretty picture of them. I just love it. So pretty. And I was asking Mom about her wedding cake, and she said she got a great deal. It was like $50 because the lady needed some eggs, and my granny, her mom, they had a chicken farm, and so she gave her all the eggs to make the cake. Isn't that so funny? But I just hope you love this rustic picture holder. And if you are still with me, today's emoji is a kiss. See if you can find it. Drop it down in the comments below. Thanks. And now for the ending part of my video, we're going to do a few gifts, not too many, but some fun ones I think that you're going to enjoy. I grabbed some wrapping paper, the brown wrapping paper from Dollar Tree, did a couple of layers there, grabbed a heart shape, whatever shape you have, and just trace that around. I also had some of the chocolate hearts from Dollar Tree or wherever you want to pick up your candy. Sometimes it tastes good, sometimes it doesn't. It's a little weird, but for this project, the heart was perfect. So to kind of, fix that roll, I just kind of rolled it backwards. I'm going to decorate these hearts on the front and back using whatever you have. I just grabbed these little stamps to see how they would work. They were okay. I grabbed my own stamp pad to make it a little bit darker. That red was okay, but it wasn't working really great. But just grab anything you like. Your kids could decorate these hearts, and then we're going to stuff them. And here comes the fun part. Well, it's all fun, if you ask me. On this one, I had decorated the heart stamped all the way around it. But you're going to hot glue the two hearts together, except for one little hole left in there. I did add a few of these wooden hearts. I was kind of deciding which ones I wanted. I I ended up with these, the big red one there, put those on with a little hot glue. And then inside, I also had some of that shredded paper filler. I didn't have any red. I don't know, I had some yellow, wasn't gonna buy anymore, but the yellow worked fine. And then I just stuffed that in there and then grabbed some candy. Whatever candy you wanna use, you could put some little gifts in there, whatever. You can make your heart bigger. But then once you get it like you want it, you're gonna close it up by using some more hot glue. You'll also need some wooden skewers from Dollar Tree and some of your favorite yarn, Valentine yarn. This one I got from Dollar General. Tie that up. Now this cracked me up because I felt like I was like doing liposuction and I was like a plastic surgeon. I was pretending. It cracked me up. Anyway, you poke that in there and then you grab one of the chocolate hearts. I could not decide which one I wanted. I don't know. I took forever. That was ridiculous. But anyway, I finally decided, and you stick that in there, making sure the point is going outwards to look like an arrow, and ta-da! Isn't that so fun? You give it to your Valentine. This would be great for school, little project, and then they can just tear it open and get all the goodies inside. If you don't have any of that wrapping paper, you can use a brown paper sack if you have it. That paper is a little more thicker, so, you know, whichever you have. This one was a little bit smaller, and this was some leftover Christmas ribbon. But I thought perfect for Valentine's. Just made the end of the, I guess it's called the quill part, I don't know, of the arrow, and there you go. Isn't that so fun? You could even use some wrapping paper. Oh yeah, or some white paper, whatever you have. Make it fun. Be my Valentine. I created this little heart using that twine with the wire in it. I really didn't use it because I didn't like it, but you'll see. And then they have these cute love little candle holders, so cute. I just filled it up with some red hots. That was one box, so it needed to maybe shy just a few that I ate myself. And I put the heart in there. It was all right, but I didn't like it. You'll see what we do here. And so I found these really cute kind of swirled hearts from Dollar Tree. They're actually really good. And so you just poke that right down in there. I did add a little satin bow piece. Well, not a bow, like a little knot. And that was it. Now for this one, I'm sure you've seen this. These are the heart marshmallows. They are so darling in your coffee. And this little vase is so precious as well. And I have to have my brown polka dot ribbon. Made a little bow, added that on. There you go. Super easy. And then for this last one that goes in this segment, have you seen these wooden spoons? Oh my goodness, they are brand new. You have to go and find them. They look so high end for $1.25. Oh yeah. So I picked out a few, kept one for myself, but I thought this would be a darling present for a friend that cooks, your next door neighbor, because this is beautiful. So I kept that one for myself. So all I'm gonna do is really just make a bouquet. I grabbed some of these little elastic rubber bands from Dollar Tree, and then this pink rose florals, and then just poke those in there just like that. They ended up looking like this. I added some more of my polka dot, and this could be the end of it. You could just hand your gift right over to them just like that. I think it's precious, but I did have a little idea. You could go a step further. I wanted to use some more of those porous rocks. So I thought I'll just grab a vase from Dollar Tree, and I added those in there as well. So it made sort of a little arrangement that they could have after they pull out the wooden utensils. But I also had some berry florals here. Threw that in, and it just came out better than I thought. This This craft was not where I was going to go with it, but it turned out great. So here they are. How cute is that? I love it. Here's the little jar. I think the bow makes it. That's my favorite bow. That's my favorite ribbon of all time, I think. And then here is the little arrangement. Aw, so pretty. I would love to receive that. So cute. And here they are all together. Just some quick little gifts. And now for my last masterpiece. This was going to be a good one. You're going to start out with a tub from Dollar Tree, and then you're going to fill it with all kinds of your wonderful snacks that you love, and or you know someone that will love it, or anything in there that you want to add. So all you're going to do is grab some parchment paper, yes, from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut this little long skinny piece of it. And I'm going to make the little kiss, little label that goes on a kiss. Yes, that's what we're making. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. I cracked up. I could see it in my head, and I think it came out pretty good, but you be the judge. I think you're going to laugh because I did too. But anyway, here we go. I've got some foil, also from Dollar Tree. I put a couple of pieces down and then grab the tub with all of the goodies in it. Put that down. Then I needed to kind of give it some little topper part. So I just had this set of Valentine tissue paper, crumbled it up, added that in there. And then I added the strip of where it says kisses on it onto the bottom. And then I just started wrapping the foil around it. Just keep gathering it up. I did 2 pieces on that side, and that was almost enough to cover it. And then I pulled out one more long piece. You want to make sure when you're measuring it that it's going to go over the top with a lot of overhang at the top there. So you can squish it together like a kiss and then just kind of mold it in place. It comes out so cute. Now, it almost looks kind of like a cupcake. I wish it was a little bit better. I need to maybe work on it next year, but I think it came out so cute. How fun would it be to give this to somebody? It just needs to be a little bit more fat down at the bottom, I think, but I just love it, and I hope you do too. What a fun little Valentine's Day gift. And that's a wrap for my Valentine's season this year. Next, we are going to dive into some spring and Easter stuff. I can't wait. It's going to be great fun. Once again, thank you for helping me get to my 10,000 subscribers. I love you all. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next time on Susie's Stuff. Bye, everybody.